It is time now for the Page Channel News Late Night Report. Saturday night, October 4th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here now. Your late night news headlines here. And our top story here at 11 o'clock is federal officials confirmed Saturday that the suspected Ebola patient at the District of Columbia's Howard University Hospital does not have the fatal disease and reiterated their top priority is protecting Americans that have widespread concerns about it confirmed. In Indianapolis, the parents of an Indiana man threatened with beheading with the Islamic State group are pleading with his captors to free him, as saying in the video statement Saturday that their son has devoted his life in humanitarian work in aiding Syria's problems. In South Korea, South Korean Unification Minister Ryo Jae said senior leaders from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Kim Yang-gon, told him that Saturday that we had no problem with DPRK leader Kim. Student pro-democracy protesters moved their belongings out of the rain after spending the night on the streets near government headquarters on Sunday in Hong Kong. Iguala, Mexico, authorities have found mass graves with the charred remains of up to 20 people and the rest of 7 Mexicans ate occur at a time when police have scanned the air for nearly 4 dozen missing students. Firefighters responded early Saturday morning to a house fire in East Boston where they found the top floors of 2 neighboring triple-deckers engulfed in flames. The hospital said it was working with the Centers of Disease Control and Massachusetts Department of Public Health and UMass Memorial Medical Center is well equipped to handle infectious diseases as estimates of containment in the hospital spilled out. A church service will be held later for the British taxi driver kidnapped in Syria and killed by Islamic State. A video appearing to show the beheading of 47-year-old Al Henning was posted online by the military group on Friday. Surabaya, Indonesia. Indonesian Muslims performed at Al-Hayy prayer at Al-Abar Mosque on October 5, 2014 in Surabaya, Indonesia. The parents of missing University of Virginia student Hannah Graham thanked their public for the help and begged anyone for information to help them find their daughter. Thousands of clergy, worshippers, and nuns packed the Cathedral Basilica of Sacred Heart in Newark, New Jersey on Saturday for the beatification ceremony of Sister Miriam Teresa Demanovich. In this photo provided, a 40-days work is seen in Los Angeles International Airport after Mexico Aeromexico jet hit its brakes after the left landing gear collapsed when it was prepared to depart for a runway today as blown tires stopped takeoff at Los Angeles Airport. Irvine, California, a pair of deadly nighttime crashes only hours apart in Southern California. Each killed 5 people. A group of teenagers returned from an amusement park who were burned beyond recognition, officials said on Saturday. A top aide to New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio is living a convicted killer who is off the mark. Officers as big and that's just the latest suicide attention between the New York City Police and its new mayor. Ebola outbreak in West Africa has hampered the drill pods of ExxonMobil at various locations as per records. The fatal virus has killed at least 3,033 people in West Africa. The Obama administration seems poised to stick to its successful track of added jobs and overseeing overall growth of the U.S. economy, according to Labor Department reports. The USTP drives under current foreign president by a security threat as they can be patched against a code released by kidnapped by hackers. The celebrity nude photo scheduled to resurface again in the news as a lawsuit of $1 billion has been filed by Howard trading monthly security against Google. The film adaptation of Gillian Flynn's novel Gone Girl released nationwide this weekend as the project was held by director David Fincher. Gone Girl is to the stars. Oscar as a marquee director in what seems to be an endless red carpet leading to the non-stop talk show on adultation. The perfect way to wind down after Yom Kippur by watching an episode of Saturday Night Live features 2 members of the tribe, of course. Los Angeles Grammy winning mariachi band leader Nancy Cannon, who has stirred American audience with the folk sounds of his native Mexico and played a key role in helping to teach young people how to play music, has died at the age of 81. Kim Kardashian has refused to get out of the car at the 76 Patrol Street in Niles, California, Saturday as she ordered Little Help as she refused to get out of the car at the gas station. Scientists have created the highest resolution map of the ocean floor, revealed dozens of underwater mountains and extinct volcanoes that were previously unknown. Europe's space agency ESA has finally released a proper model for the shape of coordinate 67P, tripping off Carraspeco. The organization's Rosetta mission will try to put a small robot onto the surface of this ice mountain on November 12th. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention announced Saturday night that a sick passenger taking a United Flight 998 in Newark Liberty International reported to be tested for both did not have the virus in his system. The first womb transplant baby in Vera cesarean was born and weighed 3.9 pounds. As a parent to the first baby to be born from a transplanted womb had been spoken to delight after the son's arrival, and the researchers quickly went to the restaurant with a clear idea of what to order, as eating with overweight people makes you eat more, a study showed. Former New England Patriots linebacker Teddy Brisky paid a surprise visit to a young fan on Saturday who went viral for being upset about his retirement. The last day of live race at a Summit Downs in East Boston was held Saturday after 79 years of operation. A patient is being isolated in Worcester with a possible but unlikely case of Ebola. A man who robbed a born bank with a BB gun on Saturday was arrested after a short stint, the police officials said. A Boston Herald and Detroit cartoon has been criticized as an executive of the newspaper and the WCP tweet about the watermelon two-face cartoon. In Lowell, Massachusetts, at 101 All Street, at companies on the scene of a fire with smoke short from a drone as, according to the latest reports, its fire is knocked down or haunted. No further updates. The Chicopee Police Narcotics Division and the Massachusetts State Police arrested one Holyoke man for trafficking 700 pounds to 700 bags of heroin, and Wilbraham Police Department are looking for a man who escaped from the Wing Hospital in Palmer. Take a look at the traffic here at 6 minutes after 11 here at 11:06, and the only slow spot around the map I can see is Mass Park on the westbound side, slow from South Boston right down to the Poo Tunnel due to little road work. And B's in a normal, as also off ramp block on Mass Park eastbound and interchange 20, also by the tolls, as part of my DOT. But otherwise, you have a smooth sailing commute on this Saturday night here. Okay, take a look at the weather situation here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11 o'clock, 66 degrees with overcast sky, humidity at 96%, wind speed south about 5 miles per hour, barometer 20 to 54 inches, drooping about 65 degrees, and visibility of 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at current conditions here in the region here at the 11th hour here. 61 degrees at temperature right now here in Boston, and 62 in Pittsburgh, 60 out in Worcester, 60 in Sturbridge, 63 out in Webster, and in Milford, and in Bedford, 60 out in Beverly, Gloucester, and Haverhill, 66 in Norwood, 67 out in Taunton, 67 in Bedford, 63 in Plymouth, 60 in Cape Cod Bay, 63 in Parma Sound, 60 in Chatham, 64 in Falmouth, 66 in Marble Vineyard, 63 in Cape Cod Bay, 62 in Nantucket. It's 61 in Block 9 in Westley and Smithfield. It's 59 in New York City, 58 in Islip, 64 in Montauk, 61 in Long Island, 65 in New Haven, 57 in Bridgeport, 53 in Denver, 55 in Waterbury, 58 in Meriden and Hartford, and in Windsor, it's 57 in Springfield, 55 in Amherst, 56 in Greenfield, 52 in North Adams, 49 in Pittsfield, 52 in Albany, 51 in Bennington, 52 in Brattleboro, 57 in Keene, New Hampshire, 60 in Chaffee, New Hampshire, 62 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 58 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 59 in Concord, New Hampshire, 59 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 60 up in Portland, Maine. Here, current conditions around the nation here, and it shows a cold front from northern Gulf of Mexico and northern Mexico, stretching in the Gulf of Mexico down for Central Florida and up in the Atlantic Sea border, cloud with low pressure off Connecticut and around some New England, warm front out to sea, and a pink front to New England up in Quebec. Here, got another warm front from Saskatchewan down for the Dakotas, down for central Nebraska, and a cold front from British Columbia stretching down for Washington State, and a front of from off the Oregon coastline down for California and up in the Gulf of California, and a front of from southeastern Colorado down for western New Mexico and down for western Texas and down for New Mexico. Here, and a front of from eastern Missouri stretching down from Illinois, Indiana, up in Michigan, and up in the UP, Michigan, and Southern Ontario. We got 44 degrees at temperature right now in Pittsburgh. It's 55 out in Washington, D.C., 54 in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Atlanta, and Georgia. It's 49 out in Nashville, Tennessee, and in Cincinnati, Ohio. 45 in Detroit, 46 in Chicago, 43 in Green Bay, 42 in Minneapolis, 50 out in Omaha, Nebraska, 51 in Kansas City, but it's 83 out of Miami, 75 in Brandonville, 72 out in Dallas, Texas, 75 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 57 in Denver, 63 out in Salt Lake City, 90 out in Phoenix, 84 in Las Vegas, 81 in San Francisco, 73 out in Los Angeles, 69 in Seattle, and 61 out in Great Falls, Montana. Here, take a look at our radar situation here, and it's the west of the rain showers stretched around from Fall River down through the south coast of Massachusetts around Cape Downs, and then stretching up in the South Shore, up in the Cape Ann, up to Gloucester, and then stretching it down to the New Hampshire seacoast from Hampton up to Portsmouth, and then stretching it up in the Maine here, and up in northern New Hampshire, and then stretching all the way up into Quebec, around the northern New Hampshire, and for the northeastern New York State, and around New Brunswick, and for western portions of Nova Scotia. We got some snow showers around Ontario and Lion rain showers from UP, Michigan, and for the northern and western portions of Michigan, and for northern Ontario, and for southern Ontario. Here, and Lion rain showers up North Carolina State, and Lion rain showers off the Bahamas, and stretching off the Florida coastline. Here, off the southern tip of Florida from Miami down for Key West. Here. And we got a line of rain showers around the Dakotas and down the southern Manitoba, southern Saskatchewan, and the northeastern portions of Montana. And we're seeing some additional rain showers outside our house here. Okay, take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows a line of clouds from the Gulf of Mexico, trail of clouds from the Gulf of Mexico, stretching down to southern Florida and up the Atlantic seaboard. And up to New England, up to upstate New York, up to Quebec, down for Atlantic Canada. And a line of clouds from Ontario stretching down for the Great Lakes. And a line of clouds from Kansas down from Missouri, up in the Mississippi Valley, the Dakotas, and in through southern Manitoba to Saskatchewan. Spotty clouds from Wyoming down from Montana, up to Alberta, down for British Columbia, down for southern Wisconsin. Southern Washington State here. Central Oregon down for the North Central California here. And this is Simon here, as we take a look at the latest on Hurricane Simon here, as it is grown into a major hurricane here. As nothing but an Atlantic. Okay, the latest on Simon, it's now 130 mile per hour wind gust, now 135, a category 4 storm here with a central location 21.5 to north, 150.9 to west, and movement northwest about 10 miles an hour here. And the latest on Hurricane Simon here. And yet another Category 4 hurricane in the eastern Pacific, the 6th of the season, and there are no coastal watches warnings in effect here. At 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 o'clock our time, the eye of Hurricane Simon was located near latitude 21.5 to north, longitude 150.9 west, and Simon is moving toward the northwest near 10 miles per hour, 117 kilometers an hour, and return toward the northern decrease in the 40 speed is expected to light Sunday with maximum same winds have increased to near 130 miles per hour, 250 kilometers with fire gusts. And Simon is a Category 4 storm on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Simon probably has reached its maximum intensity with a gradual weakening should be soon beginning as it moves over cooler waters. And hurricane force winds extend outwards 25 miles, 35 kilometers an hour from the center. And tropical storm force winds extend outwards at 90 miles, 150 kilometers, and that's minutes of pressure, 9.6 miles. Bars with 27.94 inches. Rainfall. Simon is expected to produce storm total rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 inches with isolated amounts of around 8 inches over the next several days across central portions of the Baja California Peninsula and the state of Sonora, West Mexico, and Australia on Tuesday. And rainfall from Simon is expected to spread into the portions of the desert southwest, and this rainfall could cause flash flooding and mudslides. And swells generated by the Simon that affected the portions of the Baja California Peninsula. These swells are likely to cause light flooding and certain precipitation. And please consult products of your local National Weather Office here. And let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. The front pushing across the northeast will bring rain showers and thunderstorms to the New England tonight, and a secondary surge of cooler Canadian surges in the Northern Plains and the Great Lakes and northeast on Sunday night and Monday morning as autumn weather is expected for the northeast quarter of the nation. In fact, Monday evening the scheduled light rain and showers will concentrate around the southern fringes of the front and weaken the surge across the I-40 quarter between Tulsa and Raleigh. In the western states, the Pacific Front will begin moving into the Pacific Northwest on Sunday evening and reach the Northern Rockies and the Northern Great Basin by Monday afternoon. This front should be gradually delivering the onshore flow to the Baja California, bringing a much cooler air mass on the coast, which wind swept in a very warm offshore flow during the past 48 hours here. And autumn weather returning to the United States by Monday here. Okay, forecast discussion in the region here. And it shows showers with a bit of heavy downpours will come to an end tonight as a cold front crosses the area. It's beginning beyond the front. Dry and cooler air overspreads the region later tonight and on Sunday. As for a cool Monday morning, moderate weather returns for the much of the weekend. Next week, a scattered showers are possible ahead of a cold front late Tuesday and Wednesday, and more showers could be expected on Friday as a low pressure heads east from the Hawaii. 10 p.m. update, line of showers with a brief heavy showers as much in the east coast of Massachusetts will move offshore before midnight. The cold front is trailing this line fairly closely with winds shifting to the west and temperatures dropping slowly but surely. Fairly light winds immediately beyond means patchy fog. Low clouds will be slow to road, but dry air will be eventually wind battle overnight as skies slowly clear with whiffs. Northwest winds may gust up to 20-25 miles per day. Previous forecast handles all of this well, so only make minor adjustments to match radar trends, and HR are doing a good job with following closely here. And take a look at weather notes. Weather temperature at 60 degrees. That temperature started to cool down in the overnight hours. Sunday and Monday we can see highs in 60, 62 for Sunday and Monday 67. Tuesday, Wednesday we can see temperatures in the low 70s here. And if you're going to the Patriots game tomorrow night on Sunday night against the Bengals of Cincinnati at Gillette, it'll be clear and cool if kickoff's 54 degrees. But when the game progresses into the fourth quarter, we will see temperatures cooling down for you. So bring a light jacket and hat with you and a sweater underneath it just in case. Okay. All right. Tomorrow's eyes up. Perfect fall day. 61 degrees for Boston, 59 for Worcester, 60 for Hartford, 62 in New York City, 60 in Albany, 58 in Rutland, 62 in Concord, 63 up in Park, Maine. Here. Perfect fall day. Perfect fall activities. Perfect weather for tomorrow. Okay, take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Here. While you're sleeping in overnight hours tonight, we are going to see some scattered showers mainly before 1 a.m. Petrobras overall. Most of the clouds cover below 44 degrees and southward about 6 miles by coming west after midnight. Chance precipitation is 40% and new precipitation amounts is less than 10 inches possible. For Sunday, sun skies about 61 degrees and west wind about 79 miles per gust is 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies low 42 degrees and southwest wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Monday, sun skies about 68 degrees and calm wind becoming several about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Afternoon winds could gust is 21 miles per hour. Monday night, Petrobras after 40 miles, most clouds skies low 52 degrees and southwest about 5 miles per hour. Tuesday, slight chance of showers, but thunderstorms also possible after 1 p.m. Petrobras before 8 a.m. hours. Part of the sun sky about 71 degrees and chance ratio 20%. Just that, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Most of the clouds cover low 58 degrees and chance ratio 40%. Wednesday, chance of showers, part of the sun sky about 70 degrees and chance ratio 40%. More than that, most of the clouds cover low 49 degrees. Thursday, sun sky about 65 degrees. For that, part of the clouds cover low about 49 degrees. Friday, a chance of showers, part of the sun skies with high about 65 and low about 50 degrees. Part of the sun clouds cover with transportation. A range of 40 to 50%. And for Saturday, part of the sun sky about 62 degrees. Players, what a phrase of the day. Picture perfect fall day on tap. Patriot Channel News time is now 11:17 here, and it's time now for a little sports news here. Let's take a look at the Major League Baseball playoff scoreboard here. And it is a marathon of a game out in D.C. Top of the 17th inning, the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants in a marathon battle in D.C. 1-1 apiece now. Headed to the top of the 17th inning here out in D.C. And bombing the third, Anthony Rendon signals on a ground ball to left fielder Travis Ishikawa, and Astronaut Cabrera scores 1-0 in favor of Nationals. And then, top of the ninth, Giants challenge tag play on the call, and the field was invalid. Pablo Sandoval doubles on a line drive to left fielder Bryce Harper. Joe Banks scores a buster Posey out at home in the field. Left fielder Bryce Harper to shortstop Ian Desmond to catcher Wilson Ramos, and the game is tied at 1-1, and it's into the top of the 17th inning here. Meanwhile, 3,000 miles away out in Los Angeles here, the Los Angeles Dodgers have a 2-0 lead on the St. Louis Cardinals as they Dodgers lead this 2-0 here over the Cardinals, with the Cardinals have a 1 game to then lead into the specified National League Divisional Series here. As the Dodgers got on the board in the bottom of the third on a Dodgers challenge first play call, and the field was over to the D. Gordon grounds out, and second baseman Colton Wong to first baseman Matt Adams, and J.L. scores the Zach Greinke to second base, and then Adrian gets it out, singles on a line drive to center fielder John James. Zach Greinke scores 2-0 Dodgers through 5 out in LA. Here, take a look at college. Take a look at the college football scoreboard here. Scores ran the gridiron on this Saturday night, the first weekend in October. Here, Mississippi State over Texas A&M 48-31. Oklahoma State over Iowa State 37-20. Ohio State 52, Maryland 24. East Carolina 45, SMU 24. Notre Dame over Stanford 13-14. Ole Miss over Alabama 23-17. Florida State blown at Wake Forest 43-3. Baylor 28, Texas 7. TCU over Oklahoma 37-33. Northwestern over Wisconsin 20-14. Georgia 44, Vanderbilt 17. Auburn 41, LSU 7. Kansas State 45, Texas Tech 13. Arizona State 38, USC 34. Michigan State 27, Nebraska 3 with 13:53 left in the fourth quarter. Utah 7, UCLA nothing with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Florida 10, Tennessee 9. Purdue 38, Illinois 27. Army 33, Ball State 24. Marshall 56, Old Dominion 14. Middle Tennessee 37, Southern Mississippi 31. Virginia Tech 34, North Carolina 17. Akron 31, Eastern Michigan 6. Indiana 49, North Texas 24. Miami, Ohio 42, Massachusetts 41. Colorado State 42, Tulsa 17. Clemson 41, North Carolina State 0. Air Force 30, Navy 21. New Mexico 21, Texas Senate 29. Bowling Green 36, Buffalo 35. Central Michigan 28, Ohio 10. Oregon State 36, Colorado 31. West Virginia 33, Kansas 14. Northern Illinois 17, Kent State 14. South Alabama 47, Appalachian State 21. Rutgers edging Michigan 26-24. Louisiana Tech 55, UTEP 3. UAB 42, Western Kentucky 39. Rice 28, Hawaii 14. Toledo 20, Western Michigan 19. Arkansas State 28, Louisiana Monroe 14. Louisiana Lafayette 40. 34, Georgia State 31. Texas State 35, Idaho 30. Memphis 41, Cincinnati 14. Kentucky 45, South Carolina 38. Georgia Tech 28, Miami, Florida 17. Virginia 24, Pittsburgh 19. San Jose State 33, UNLV 10. With 2:55 left in the fourth quarter. Georgia 7-36, New Mexico State 27. Washington State 10, California nothing for 1 quarter. And Boise State 13, Nevada 7 with 2:11 left in the first quarter. Here. Take a look at National Hockey League preseason scoreboard here. The Boston Bruins losing a shootout to the Detroit Red Wings in the shootout, 4-3 here. On goals by Patrice Bergeron. A hat trick by Patrice Bergeron in the losing cause for the Bees. Other scorers in the National Hockey League preseason through 2 periods, it's Los Angeles leading Colorado Avalanche 2-1. Vancouver Canucks leading Edmonton Oilers 3-1. San Jose Sharks 1, Anaheim Ducks nothing. AOS Columbus Edge Nashville 3-2. Tampa Bay 4, Florida 1. Ottawa 4, Montreal 2. New Jersey 3, New York Rangers nothing. Winnipeg 4, Calgary 1. And Minnesota over St. Louis 5, 4 in overtime. Alright, let's take a look at our sports news here on this Saturday night. Boston Bruins defenseman Johnny Boychuk was traded to the New York Islanders on Saturday for 3 draft picks, one of which is a conditional move that impacts the team's roster at many levels. NASCAR Nationwide Series driver Kyle Busch crossed the finish line to win the Kansas Lottery 300 at Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas. U.S. Ryder Cup team captain Tom Watson reportedly blamed the players for their performance in the foursomes. Europe went unbeaten both possessors at the build a 10-6 lead win in the singles and scored a gift for the players' team was. Carmelo Anthony is satisfied that Phil Jackson kept his promise to upgrade the roster, but admitted that there was still work to be done next summer for the Knickerbockers. Iowa State Athletic Director Jamie Paul will probably be ready to play the Lady Man the next time Southwest Airlines is ready to film its next commercial. The New England Patriots signed linebacker Garrett Davis at a 53-man roster from the practice squad Saturday released wide receiver Campbell Tompkins. And now Quinn says that Manchester City have told Chelsea that they are not going away by beating Aston Villa tonight. In MLS soccer here, New England Revolution leading Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1, and that's the final at Gillette. New England Revolution 2, Columbus Crew 1. Vancouver Blanket Dallas 2-0. New York Red Bull over Houston Dynamo 1-0, and LA Galaxy in the first half fleeted Toronto 2-0 in the first half. That's going to be it for Sports Roundup on this. That's me for the Peter Channel News on this October 4th, 2014 on Saturday night. Peter J with you. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow with a good positive attitude.